Kyle here with more Space Engineers. That's better. Oh, right. Well, as you can tell, we've got zombies. We've got kind of a base. And we may end up with something functional before the end of the day. Not quite sure, but hey, you never know. Alright, so what we're going to do is I need to go back and get some hydrogen. My tanks I think are about done. Yeah. Just have to come over here for a minute. And we'll show you what we've gotten done here in just a second. Let's get ourselves refueled. Come on. Industrial. Okay. Can I not get into any of those? Interesting. Alright, so let's see. Ah, that would be why. Okay. That would make sense. It would help if we actually had everything, piped in over here. See, I wanted to get this done before...
You seem to be overloaded. Have you considered our inventory DLC?
Are you holding anything? You are not. Okay.
Warning. Please check inventory for extraneous tools. Inventory is full.
Yes, I know.
Consider changing game settings.
There you go. Okay, so now that we have that, let's come over here just a little bit. And we need to throw one of AU in. There we go. Alright. And now what we're going to do is we're going to run conveyors up. And I think we're just going to do this somewhat simply and use basic armored conveyors. Now I was originally going to do a pipe there. But I ended up running with the armored conveyors. Because I kind of like the way they look. Alright, so that gets us most of our basic stuff in. Got our small platform over here. And like I said, this is eventually, I think, going to come out. Oh, hello. This will eventually be closed in. You won't be able to see any of this from outside. I may do a skeletal system out here instead so that you can actually see the details of this from outside. The idea, though, is that we're basically going to have shield generators on this thing. And I'm thinking maybe under one of these arms is where we're going to put our shield generator. Basically, we just need it to be someplace that can be defended, but it has to have basically a clear line of sight. I want to say it's like, not 360, it's not 270, it's more than 270, but less than 360. I think it's like 300, maybe 320 degrees. That way you can basically get the whole thing working. So, alright, so let's talk about what we've gotten done. I haven't gotten a whole lot done, just basically working on a little bit of the detail. We now have the arm on this side actually welded up. We'll go in here, show you what that looks like. You come through. Now, this is actually airtight if we choose to basically make this entire segment airtight. But coming through, we now have a little bit of light in the hallway. You come in, it's like, oh, I can't get through here. It's been closed. Okay, well, let's go one way or the other. You come out, and you're in the area that you need to be in. And that's a lot of zombies. Yeah, let's go clean up some of these guys. pathfinding. Can't find us. But that's okay. Because we can find you. Alright. And you're close enough for Bob to pick stuff up. Okay, that would be why. Yeah, so the base basically breaks the zombies. Which is fine. You know. Keeps things interesting, right? And one more zombie over here. There we go. Okay. So now that we know that we are within range of Bob everywhere that needs to be, we can start working on some of this. So what I'm planning on doing is this upper area here. Let's get rid of that so I don't shoot anything by accident. We'll have a small ledge that comes out on this and up. And basically that will allow us to have, let's go, yeah. We're going to go with, where did I go? There it is. Are you really not going to, oh, hello. You really not going to let me do that? Oh, I need steel plates. Okay, that would explain a lot. Okay. So now the nice thing is that we have all of these cargo containers and they're slowly filling up with ice. Well, I should say quickly filling up with ice. Oh, let's see if we can get some plates. I've got a bunch of plates being made, so just go ahead and grab that. But let's get up here. And we're going to do... Oh, come on. I swear, there's things... Sometimes Space Engineers is just as wonky as Empyrean. But at least Space Engineers, your jetpack works like you expect. Oh, man. Alright. So, we do that. We'll just do that. Go ahead and flip it once. Like so. And like so. Okay. And that should give you an idea of what we're going to have here. Now, I originally had thought about bringing this up another block. But I want this whole thing to basically be able to target vertical all the way down. So I want 180 in the X and Y rotations. Had to stop and convert that to 3 dimensions really quick. So basically I want this to be able to shoot in, you know, be able to rotate around that axis all the way around and basically be able to shoot straight out from any point. Because what we're going to end up with is a couple of big railguns on here, and I may actually go 4 railguns so that anything that shows up gets punched really, really hard in the face. Alright, and so let's talk about what we have done with the lower turret area. So this is all light armor block. I didn't use any of the heavy armor block that I was expecting to. I may change that. The outer portions will be heavy armor blocks. And then I'm going to leave these open. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some lights in here so that this whole tower will light up. So when this thing's being attacked, we'll have a light. One light will be red. And it'll turn off all of the other lights. So the tower goes red when it's in combat, and then when it's out of combat, the lights are green. So I'm going to have a couple of sensors on here. Not quite sure where I'm going to put them. Probably going to put them out in each of the hubs. And what we'll do is we'll have the light that's on that side facing the hub tied to the sensor. So that way we'll know if something hostile gets within range of that hub. And we'll have the sensors turned up so that they're max coverage. But okay, so now what I've done is our turret controllers are actually behind this area. Actually directly below this block. And then we have the conveyors going up the middle. And then as you saw, we now have conveyors in the middle here all the way up. And I still don't know if this is going to feed anything or not, so we're going to leave it like it is for right now. I still need to put the roof on over this engine compartment. And we need to get the reactors in each of these. So all of the conveyor network is completely finished now. So now it's just basically getting all of the stuff in on each of these little nodes and finishing up the turrets. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for styling on this. I think I want... how do I want to do this? Because I do, like I said, I do think I want this to be visible from the exterior. But I want to have something over this. So maybe we do something like that. So let's try something like this. And I'll show you why we're doing this in a second. Basically do the same thing on this side. And like I said, I may revisit this. I haven't decided yet. But you see how we have the overhang here? I'm thinking to repeat that on this side so that all of this carries through. I don't know what I'm going to do with that corner yet. And then we do the same on this side. A couple more of those. One block too many. All right. Damn it. There we go. And I have to remember to stop right there.
You did remember a hydrogen bomb, right?
Did I just use all that hydrogen, really?
You were out of hydrogen. Restoring gravity now.
Yeah. Oh, let's head over here really quick. I had forgotten that the entire time I was doing that stuff, I was actually wanting to get this guy refilled. Let it take from here to put into our backpack. Come on. Thank you. Refill that. Do I have any raw scrap? No. Okay. And we'll finish this up. And that's going to be probably something like, no. Do I not have... I think I need that one, right? There we go. That's all I was looking for. Just to break the lines up a little bit. And you need... There? No. That one. And go there. We're going to rinse and repeat this pretty much on each of the sides here. Yeah, let's go ahead and just finish. We'll go ahead and finish the corners because we can. And now we can come back. Put these things in. Ow. There we go. All right. And because we have that, I think I want to go ahead. So, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, I like having that there. Actually, do we have... see, we don't have it on this. That is one thing I'll give Imperion. They have a few more blocks. What I was hoping for is that we'd have a... basically a half block version of this guy. Because if I had a half block version of that, it would be perfect. Since we don't, I think we're going to have to go with this guy. And did I do those all the way across, or did I leave spacing? Oh, I did them all the way across. Okay. All right. So if we then go. And it's very possible after I do this, I'll look back at it and just really hate the way it looks and take them all out. So let me know. Provide your feedback. That's what the comment section's for. Let me know if you like this or not. Alright, so let's get a couple more of these in. And I'll leave all of that open for now because, like I said, we're not sure if we're going to reproduce what we have on the other side or not. I'm thinking I am going to, just because, you know, make it look symmetrical. But that gets us pretty much the base. Alright. So now I may take these guys out. No, we'll leave it like it is. Alright, so if we then go in here. There it is. We can do that. Run our happy little engineer over here. Rinse and repeat. Ow. There we go. Alright. So now when that's welded up, we now have a nice view into here. Can I bring... Okay, so I'm not going to be able to bring that over. So what I will do then is... Let's go... something like this. And this is kind of because of the necessity of it in order to get all of this in here. There we go. And then what that allows us to do is to have a little bit more of a platform to build from. So we'll be able to do our styling on the lower area. I'll have to turn the bobs off and I'll experiment with some of that off camera, I think. But what I want to do is have basically a platform that we can build up and over this. And like I said, I do think I'm going to keep it skeletal. And I do want to have enough room to walk in here. So yeah, we're going to have to play with some spacing on the blocks. But I think that will be for next time. That gives me all weekend to play with the design, get something that works a little bit better than what I'm looking at right now, and kill a whole lot of zombies. So on that note, I think we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I want to thank you all for stopping and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, you know the routine. If you didn't, well, you know that routine too. Anyway, I am going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your weekend. And we will see you back here on Monday for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there everywhere.